Hello class 3, welcome to the third part of computer system. First, let's recapitulate what we read in the previous class. We read about the types of software. There are three types of software. One is system, second application, third is utility. Now, next we read firmware. What is a firmware? The combination of hardware and software is called firmware. Next was liveware. The user over the computer system are called liveware. Then we discussed about the relationship between hardware and software. Now, come to IPO cycle. So, what's the IPO cycle? IPO means input, process, output. IPO cycle is the sequence of processes that a computer follows to give an output. Before discussing IPO cycle, kids, let's understand certain terms that we should know. Okay. First is data. What are data? Data are the raw collection of facts and figures, which is to be given to the computer as instruction through any input device. Next one is process. Process is the action that computer takes on data on the basis of program given to the computer to perform a task. Processing is done through the brain of the computer. I repeat, processing is done through the brain of the computer, that is central processing unit. Next is information. Information is what we get from the computer after processing. In other words, you can say, kids, it is the desired result which we expect from the computer after completion of the program. Okay. Information we get through any output devices. You can see in the screen that information is getting through the output device, that is called monitor. Kids, to understand IPO cycle better, we have an example here. Suppose there are numbers given 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 to the computer to find the sum. Sum means the total figure. Okay, the series of the numbers, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 is the data. That is the raw data. The act of finding the sum is the whole process which is done through the central processing unit of the computer. The final result that we get as 15 is the information. So, kids, IPO cycle also is done in our daily life. For example, if we suppose to go to any market to buy something, let's take an example. You desire to buy a chocolate from the market. What you would do first? You will collect money from your parents. That is the raw data. Okay, then you went to the shop where you want to buy a chocolate. That is the whole process. Okay, now then you come back and you start eating. That is the result, final information, that is called output. So the IPO cycle is not only done in computer system, IPO cycle is also done by us in our daily routine also. Remember, okay? Now kids, let's discuss input devices. The devices that we use to enter data and give instructions to a computer are called input data. You are able to see some input devices on your screen, kids. That is keyboard, mouse, scanner, microphone. All these pictures are of input devices. Now, let's discuss in detail. Keyboard. Kids, keyboard is the most common and very popular input devices. You can see everywhere. It helps in inputting the data to the computer. The layout of the keyboard is like that of traditional typewriter, although there are some additional keys provided in the keyboard. Okay, such keys are alphabet keys, numeric keys, functional keys, spatial keys, and cursor moving keys. Kids, there are all total in general 104 keys in a keyboard. So how many keys in a keyboard? 104. 104 keys. Remember, 104 keys. Next, we will discuss what is a mouse. Kids, this mouse doesn't bite. Okay, remember, this mouse doesn't bite. Okay, now, mouse is a pointing device that is handheld, which controls the pointer on the screen. You can see when you work on a computer, the cursor moves through a mouse. Okay, it plays a great role in operating Windows. Kids, you are able to see there are two mouse in your screen. One is with cable and one is without cable. In today's era, we generally prefer to use without cable mouse that are called optical mouse. Okay, and generally these mouse are operated without cable. So mouse is a pointing device. It is a handheld device that controls the pointer on the screen. Next, we will discuss scanner. Kids, the function of the scanner is when we put any picture or any page or any text within a scanner, it scans and saves that picture or text in the computer. It works like a photocopy machine. Now, next is microphone. You can see there is a picture of mic looking microphone, like, right? It is used to record voice, music and sound. Now, output devices. The devices that a computer uses to show the result after processing are called output devices. Kids, you are able to see on your screen some output devices such as speaker, monitor, printer, plotter, etc. All these are output devices. So kids, let's discuss the most important output devices, that is monitor. Kids, monitor is also known as visual display unit, that is VDU. Monitor is the main output devices. It provides the visual display of the instructions that the computer is getting, and it can also display the result of execution of this instruction. Okay? Kids, the result of a computer program can be printed on a paper. This task of printing can be done through a printer. So, the printer is a primary output device that prints the results of a computer program on a paper. Kids, the printout which we get as a result of computer program on paper is known as hard copy. So kids, now let me ask you whether you like to listen to music or sound or not. Okay, so listening to music or sounds are done through speakers and headphones. Speakers are used to listen to music or any sound which are attached to computer. You can see there are two little boxes. These are the speaker which are connected to a computer. When we want to listen to any music or sound, these are used. You can also see a headphone. Headphone is also a small speaker that are worn over the ears. You can see they can be worn over the ears so that the sound of the computer goes directly to the user's ears. These sounds are not be heard by anyone else. Okay kids, so you should remember some small terms which I have mentioned, such as VDU, okay, such as the pointing device, that is mouse, okay, how many keys are present in a keyboard. So little things you should remember. So till then we can continue to the exercise to the next class. So till then, take care, bye-bye, and avoid going outside unnecessary. Okay, take care.